Hi everyone, it's Jason again. I just wanted to take the opportunity to introduce everyone to the new online incident reporting system that we will be adopting on October 31st of this month. That's our go live date, and we will be getting rid of the paper forms altogether. This system is amazing. It allows us to use any device across any platform to fill in an incident report when they do occur. So without further ado, I'm just going to dive right into this and hopefully save us some time. But we have hosted this product on our staff portal, which I'm sure everyone's familiar with. So if you log into portal.nearnorthschools.ca, you'll come up to the Near North staff portal. And if you just scroll down the bottom tile here called More Tools, that's where you want to go to fill out an incident report. You'll see a number of applications in here, but we're going to focus on eBase today. Now, many of you may have heard of eBase before. We use this extensively for community use. We use it for our workplace inspections now. Our facilities team have been using this for their work order system for a long time, and now we are using FormLogix for our incident reporting module. So as you can see, I've been playing around with this quite a bit. This isn't something you will see when you submit an incident report form. So you're just going to click in here. You're going to select your facility where the incident occurred, and it doesn't matter if you were at a school or at the board office. You're going to select the actual facility where your incident occurred, and that's so we can make sure that it doesn't happen again, or do our best to prevent it from happening again. Although we have one incident injury report form here, there's a number of forms that we are going to populate over moving forward. But today we're going to focus on incident report. So you just click that. Once you do click that, it's very similar to our paper system where we need the name of your supervisor, your position, the date of the incident. You can just use the calendar, or you can key it in manually if you choose, and that holds true for the time of the incident and the time reported, same idea. Some of the nice things about this form is it changes depending on the type of incident that you're reporting. So for example, if it's a violent incident, you're just going to click that, and there are three options, and these are Ministry of Labor definitions of what a violent incident is. So in reviewing these, I won't get into reading them, but if you were hit, so the exercise of a physical force by a person against a worker was the incident, then you would select that. If it was attempted, if there was some threats of violence, that kind of thing, you can select all of them or one of them. But if you do select violent incident, these are mandatory. One or more would be mandatory, depending on what you're reporting. If it was merely a near miss, it's you've had a slip in the hallway. You didn't lose your footing, but you had a slip on some water. That would be considered a near miss, and it should be reported as such. If no health care was needed, you would say no health care needed. If there was health care required, emergency department, it's going to open up some information that we need filled out here. So instead of one big long form, this changes based on your answers. So it's pretty slick. what type or what happened to cause the injury, your body part that was involved, whether it was your ankle, your foot, your leg, your back. Put everything in here. Please name and phone number of any witnesses, as well as action taken by you to ensure that that injury or that incident doesn't occur again. Once you save these changes and submit it, your immediate supervisor will be notified via email that a worker was injured who is under their supervision, and they will have to complete that form. Now, what I've done just to save some time is I've already gone in here and completed an actual incident for myself. So I'm just going to go into the completed folder. You won't have to worry about this. This is more of an administrative, an administrative level here. So you can see I've done this one. And you can see I have a completed Appendix A here. This is all done and it's been submitted to my immediate supervisor. And the Appendix B, which is the supervisor report, is right underneath. So again, just like the paper copy, the supervisor would go in here and complete the information that's required. So in my case, I suffered a twisted ankle. The equipment or object, I'm going to say I slipped on the steps. I injured my left ankle. So we want to be as specific as possible when we're filling out these things. And once that's complete, the supervisor will submit it, and it goes into the system and can be reported on any number of means. In no healthcare needed, I can report on if a chiropractor, what kind of incident, was it violent? So we're really moving into a new level of reporting, and this is as Amanda said earlier in the presentation, this is what the Ministry of Labor and the Ministry of Education have really put their heads together to come out with this. So we have some phenomenal reporting as the first stage of getting a better handle on what's going on in our schools with regards to incidents and injuries. Okay. That being said, that's pretty much just as I said, a brief glimpse into the product that everyone will be using. Again, it is very user friendly. Anyone can fill this out, and that's it for this piece. I hope you enjoyed it, and moving forward, you'll hear a lot more from us. Thanks so much for your attention.